right, Jim, thanks. It is 7:01, and we start with the latest on the coronavirus outbreak and its impact here in Florida. Officials have just confirmed a new presumptive case right here in the Bay Area.
Yeah, the Florida Department of Health once again says someone in Manatee County was diagnosed this weekend. Now, right now, it's still not clear how that person contracted the virus or what city they're from, but we are told the patient's being isolated and is under the appropriate care. This is the second case in Manatee County. The initial patient was actually just released from the hospital. It's the Bay Area's fourth case overall. 2 Tampa patients were infected more than a week ago while traveling to Italy.
Meanwhile, 4 new cases are also confirmed in Okaloosa, Volusia, Charlotte, and Lee counties. The news comes just days after 2 Florida residents died from the virus. Overall, 11 cases are diagnosed here in Florida. 5 more Florida patients are currently out of the state. There's also 1 non-resident who's here in Florida right now. We've also learned there are 87 pending test results, with another 107 coming back negative. So far, the state has monitored more than 1,000 people, with 278 still being monitored by the health department.
Officials say the 2 patients in Okaloosa and Volusia counties, they had gone on a river cruise in Egypt last month, and the health department is asking anyone who was on that cruise to self-isolate. Vice President Mike Pence, who's overseeing the federal response to the outbreak, says that he wants the cruise line industry to do more to stop the spread. He met with cruise executives Saturday in Fort Lauderdale, and he discussed the Grand Princess cruise ship. That's the one that's been quarantined off the coast of San Francisco since Wednesday. More than 3,500 people are on board. 21 so far have tested positive for the coronavirus. The White House is working with California officials to bring the passengers to shore, and the vice president says he's working with the cruise industry to try to slow the rate of new infections.
But I can assure you, whether it be the cruise line industry or any other aspect of the coronavirus response, under this president, with our state partners, with our partners at the federal level, with healthcare officials, we're going to continue to put the health of America first.
Under a new agreement, the cruise line industry will further enhance entry and exit screenings and testing on board ships. It's also developing a plan to transfer sick passengers to a land-based facility. The vice president says they'll get into more detail in the coming week.
And it seems the coronavirus is also impacting the race for the White House. The AFL-CIO canceling this week's forum featuring the Democratic candidates, Senator Bernie Sanders and former Vice President Joe Biden. The event was scheduled for this Thursday in Orlando, 5 days before Florida's presidential primary on March 17th. Now, a spokesperson for the AFL-CIO says the forum was scrapped out of an abundance of caution. New this morning, Winter Haven police have released this sketch of a man accused of trying to lure a 12-year-old girl, even going as far as offering her cash to get inside his van. Investigators say it happened back on March 5th as the girl was walking along 5th Street Northeast toward Denison Middle School. They say a man resembling the guy in this composite sketch on your screen approached her twice, trying to convince her to get into his minivan. Now, investigators say he offered her $20 the second time around, but she refused, reported him to school officials. If you know anything about this case, call Winter Haven Police.
Northport police hope that someone can help them solve a deadly mystery. They say a man was shot and killed while driving on I-75. It happened somewhere between Sumner and Toledo Blade Boulevards around 3:45 Saturday morning. According to investigators, the man died at the scene. He hasn't been identified yet, and neither has the gunman, but we're told that this is an isolated incident. Authorities are asking anyone who might have seen something to please call the Northport Police Department.
And with $1.5 billion gap between the House and Senate budgets, they've already agreed to raise the minimum pay for new teachers and give other teachers raises. And bills passed by the House just yesterday would allow advanced practice registered nurses and physician assistants to practice independently from physicians. This means they would be able to admit, manage, and discharge patients in hospitals and other facilities, as well as prescribe medication, and even sign death certificates. The bill faces some heavy opposition from physician groups.
He vanished 1 month ago. Now deputies are asking for help to bring her home. Kaya Taylor's car was found at a railroad crossing on East Trapnell Road in Plant City after she dropped off her boyfriend in February. She was last seen wearing this dress that you see in the picture. It's got some white, blue, red stripes on it. If you know where she might be, call Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Okay, so next.
Vanished 1 month ago. Now deputies are asking for help to bring her home. Kaya Taylor's car was found at a railroad crossing on East Trapnell Road in Plant City after she dropped off her boyfriend in February. She was last seen wearing this dress that you see in the picture. It's got some white, blue, red stripes on it. If you know where she might be, call Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Okay, so next vanished 1 month ago. Now deputies are asking for help to bring her home. Kaya Taylor's car was found at a railroad crossing on East Trapnell Road in Plant City after she dropped off her boyfriend in February. She was last seen wearing this dress that you see in the picture. It's got some white, blue, red stripes on it. If you know where she might be, call Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Okay, so next week.